I've taken a lot of painting courses in my life, and I must admit I never enjoyed them. I always felt that I never got the results that I wanted. So when I was doing my diploma at Visa, painting was my least favorite subject, and I mostly went into sculpture, and then I went into fiber. But last year I met a person from New York called Lisa Pressman, who introduced me to oil paint. I had never done oil paint before, and it was just amazing. I loved it. It was like, of all the mediums I could have done over the last 20 years, oil paint was sort of what introduced me to kind of figuring out what was in my own head paint-wise. So her methodology was mostly about many layers, putting in lots of writing and images that you kind of just hand drew, and then basically excavating back through the layers. And so each painting, each of these paintings come through that way. I start with a color that I really like, or colors, and then I do many layers, and start carving back at some point. And then I find things, and then that makes a memory maybe, or reminds me of something, or it makes me think of something from my past, and then that's what makes the painting. So each of these paintings is not preconceived, and so that's I think why I was so frustrated in the past. Like everything in the past, because I come from a business background, everything had to be kind of fixed, and that's not the way art works. You have to come from your heart. So and I finally, through this method, I found how to, get to where, who I am. So this painting in particular, because it's almost the last one I did, and it's the biggest one. I'm hoping to do more bigger paintings. What I've been doing for the last 3 or 4 years is collecting all these rocks from beaches, mostly heart-shaped rocks, which are not, frankly, that difficult to find if you really start looking on the beach. So my methodology is, if I find a heart on the beach, that beach loves me, right? So this is my sort of thinking in my head. So I've collected all these rocks, and this painting was inspired by that. There's underneath all of this is a number of collaged rock shapes, about 13 or 14, and then I just many layers of color, and then I started excavating back through them and to find the heart shapes again. So it's called Messages from a Seashore. So that's like the beach speaking back to me. So that's really kind of how I relate to the beach when I'm finding these rocks, and that's how I related to this painting as I was painting it. So, and that's kind of how they all come about, really, now. It's like I said to this fellow earlier, it's like therapy. I mean, you just sort of working, and then you're finding yourself through the paint. So that's how these paintings are working for me.